Hi, good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to talk about nuclear development. This was done during World War II. I'm going to explain some of the history behind the two nuclear bombs that we dropped on Japan and the historical significance to one particular town in the United States called Hanford, Washington, which is in Washington State. All right, so first, the world's first nuclear detonation was Gadget at the Trinity site. So this device you see here on the tower and then right next to it was actually the prototype for Batman, and we're going to do a short video of that detonation. So that was the very first nuclear detonation in the world. Alright, so this video here you can see Gadget going up the tower right here, and then this is the explosion. Kind of hard to see, there's no audio on this, but this explosion farly surpassed what the scientists were expecting as far as the yield and things of that nature. Alright, so we're going to move on. So Hanford, Washington, like I was talking about, it's a small town that was converted in the early part of the war when the government was developing nuclear weapons during the Manhattan Project. So the Manhattan Project was a very top secret program where the United States developed nuclear weapons. So basically, the U.S. government went into an area around Hanford, Washington, and they kicked out all the private landowners, Native American tribes, and basically created a huge industrial complex employing over 51,000 employees who were working to produce plutonium for the Trinity site and Batman. So you can see at the bottom, that is the E reactor. That's where they actually produced the plutonium for those two tests. Alright, so first I'm going to give you a view of the other bomb that was used in Japan. So Little Boy was a gun-type nuclear weapon. It was the first bomb ever dropped against an enemy in war. It was dropped on August 6, 1945 onto Hiroshima. So this is also a fission-type weapon, and it uses highly enriched uranium. And so basically the gun type, you can see kind of in the diagram, basically there's a hollowed out cone here on one side that is propelled down a gun tube, and it strikes an basically equally sized cylindrical piece of uranium that goes inside the other piece, and because of the forces, speed and heat, it instantly welds itself together and causes a nuclear fission reaction, which then explodes. Right, so this is Batman, which was developed from the Gadget prototype. This is an implosion type weapon, and it was the last nuclear bomb ever used on an enemy at Nagasaki at 9 August 1945. So how this thing works is basically there's a very large amount of conventional explosives around the sphere. They're all exploded basically simultaneously, and it crushes down on the plutonium core, which continually gets more and more dense, eventually causing a fission reaction and exploding, detonating. And this one so it used plutonium-239 and was 10 times more effective than Little Boy. It had a 21,000 ton TNT equivalent explosion. And so I conclude, so the United States of America, as most of you should know, was the only nation in the world's history to use atomic bombs in war. We were also the first to put the theory of splitting atoms into practical use in developing these bombs. Excuse me. So again, I talked about Hanford, Washington. which is a very small desert town in Washington State. I've actually visited this site myself. It's basically a desert and it's very hot in the summer. But anyway, so this small town employed a huge amount of funding and personnel to make, at the time, a very advanced technological and engineering breakthrough, putting this theory into real life application. And so we also discussed the different types of nuclear bombs that we used at that time. So the gun type, they basically propelled one piece of uranium into another piece, causing an explosion. The other type, the implosion bomb, was used basically force caused by conventional explosives to concentrate and implode plutonium until it exploded. Thank you very much.